Tanguy Ndombele, an absolute joy of a midfielder to watch on his day. Brilliant close control, how he's able to get past dangerous situations with absolute ease. His passing ability, the vision. Tanguy Ndombele was one of those players to watch. Hailed as the next big thing to come out of France, and even being compared to Paul Pogba. The sky was the limit for Tanguy. However, his move to Tottenham Hotspur may just have caused his downfall. In the year 2014, aged just 17, Tanguy Ndombele was released by the Guingamp Academy due to attitude issues and being overweight according to the manager. However, this did not stop Ndombele from becoming a pro. He joined Amiens, a team that were playing in the 5th division of French football. Although spending the first few seasons at the club in the reserves, he soon broke into the first team, displaying his incredible talent, helping Amiens get promoted to Ligue 1. After this brilliant season, Lyon decided to get Ndombele out on loan and quickly made him permanent after quickly seeing how incredible his talent was. Ndombele would then continue developing his game at Lyon until 2019, where he started catching some of the attention of the biggest clubs in the world. Juventus, Manchester City, Manchester United, Real Madrid, PSG were all lining up in order to sign the Frenchman. Ndombele helped Lyon finish 3rd that season and decided to pack the bags and move on to a new adventure. The Frenchman had a whole host of clubs interested in his signature. However, he ended up choosing Tottenham Hotspur to go and continue his development and his game. Tottenham Hotspur had to break their transfer record, paying $65 million to secure the signature of the young French talent, with Pochettino describing him as a #1 target for his system. It was seen as a very ambitious move for Tottenham Hotspur and a great move for Ndombele to go and develop his career. However, it was the start of his downfall. In his first 3 months into the club, the manager, Maurizio Pochettino, got sacked due to the club being sat at the bottom half of the table. And Jose Mourinho, the special one, was brought in to try to fix the situation and also win Tottenham Hotspur a trophy. However, the French midfielder did not get along well with Jose at the beginning. Struggling to make an impact in Mourinho's system, the Frenchman was quickly dropped and was heavily criticized by Mourinho. Statements were made about his fitness levels not being at the standard of the Premier League football, his commitment and his attitude towards the team. Jose even stating that he should have joined another club instead of coming to the Premier League. When Mourinho calls you out, 9 times out of 10, there is no coming back. However, for Ndombele, it was a very different situation that occurred. In his 2nd season, Ndombele redeemed himself and proved to Mourinho why he is a crucial player at the club, tracking back and helping his team out in defensive situations, improving his fitness levels and his attitude towards the team. After doing all this, it was enough for Mourinho to get him back into the first 11, and even receiving praise from the special one, which is very rare. Same manager who criticized him last season for not being up to the standard. However, due to the team's poor season, Mourinho eventually ended up getting the sack, and Ndombele's form took a big dip in the final few months of the season. Nuno Espirito Santo was eventually brought in to be the replacement for Mourinho, and under Nuno, the downward spiral for Tanguy Ndombele started. The Portuguese manager did not favor the Frenchman at all, and was playing Oliver Skip, Dele Alli even in a deeper position ahead of Ndombele. So Tanguy was back on the bench, out of favor. Nuno's time at the club, however, didn't last that long, as 3 months into his tenure, he got sacked and the Italian tactician Antonio Conte was brought in to be a replacement. The hype was back at Tottenham. Conte was seen as the man. However, for Ndombele, the situation still did not change, as he was still out of favor under Antonio Conte. Conte did not prefer Ndombele at all, and into the first transfer window, Ndombele was loaned out back to Lyon in order to try and regain some form and in hopes of the club trying to sell him. However, Tanguy had a decent time back in Lyon, however not enough for the French club to make him permanent, and he eventually returned back to Tottenham Hotspur in the summer. When Tanguy arrived back to North London, he was sent instantly out on loan, with Napoli this time, trip to Italy for the Frenchman. Although Ndombele won Serie A with Napoli, he was a bench player at Napoli and wasn't able to convince Napoli and Luciano Spalletti that he could be a key player for his tactics. So at the end of the season, he returned back to North London. However, this time, there's a bit of optimistic hope for Ndombele. Tottenham Hotspur appointed Ange Postecoglou as their manager, a manager who loves to play attacking pressing, and possession-based football, the complete opposite to what Mourinho, Conte, and Nuno brought to the table. His system was completely suited to the way that Tanguy loves to play, and the fans were optimistic again, hoping that Postecoglou would give Ndombele one more chance at the club. And the opportunity came. The Australian manager was open to giving Ndombele a chance and wanted him to have a fresh new start under him. However, Ndombele once again failed to impress the new manager, and Postecoglou wanted him gone after seeing him in training. So another loan spell came. The club failed to sell Ndombele, so it had to be another loan, this time to Turkey, to Galatasaray. Tanguy started pretty well in Turkey, finding himself a place in the starting 11. However, his poor discipline and attitude problems came in to bite him back again. Reports started coming out of Turkey that he showed up to training overweight, and even rumors of him ordering a burger right after they lost the Champions League match. Manager Okan Buruk had enough of Tanguy Ndombele and wanted him gone right away. However, recently Tanguy has managed to turn the situation around and has started training much better, changing the mind of his manager and the club to keep him till the end of the season. However, it looks like the Turkish club won't be making him permanent, and Ndombele will be returning back to North London. 27 years old and only 1 year left on his contract entering the summer. It definitely looks like the Frenchman's career is coming to an end. With no club looking at signing him permanently, he could end up becoming a free agent at the age of 28. The once so promising player, thought to be the gem of the future France midfield, and now being constantly sent out on loan, and could maybe even have his career end early. This story just makes you wonder if he just had a better attitude, better discipline, and trained harder, that he could have had a completely different career. He could have been the absolute unit and diamond in France's midfield. He could have been an absolute rock star in football. It's a shame, after all, that Tanguy Ndombele fell into the list of those players who could have been greats if they just trained harder. As a Tottenham fan, I still believe in Ndombele. I see the talent he possesses and it's out of this world. However, I can see with my own two eyes that his time is slowly coming to an end at the football club. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think Ndombele can still recover his form, get back to the top where he belongs? Or is it over for the Frenchman? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Take care.